I have to keep hearing about a merger. Can you just leave that for people that are in business and they'll talk about it among themselves? So, Matt Galloway, thank you for the luminescent, bioluminescence. You gotta practice that one. Um, report. Now you're gonna talk about drinks with caffeine and at what age and I predict that this story and other stories that largely CBC reporters at the low levels, mid levels, or high levels are not culture peers, and they won't really use science properly. For example, if the science is in, has already been in sometimes for decades, like cigarettes, even alcohol affecting psychological and biological development of our species is definitely cannabis as a way to kind of have parents not have to be parents. They'll just kind of be quite happy if their child whose brain is not matured yet because they're not 25 and they have nothing to teach them about the maturation process. It's been normalized, right? Even though the science says that's not okay. So I wonder if, CBC is going to stop saying things like a business saying, well, a lot of our drinks are bought by teenagers. It would really have a big impact on our business. And then, like people that are culture peers just want to slap people that say stuff like that in the back of the head. So, how could CBC compensate when people say, oh, yeah, this will benefit British Columbians, this merger or this business deal among the elites, except the price of gas never really goes to show that we are a fossil fuel rich nation for Canadians, right? So stop making it about business and making it more about the science, because otherwise you're abusive to these current and new generations who are going to have more challenges with fossil fuel companies destroying the planet, more mining raping the earth, and not look at how long it took to find a place, and it's not even certain it's going to work out yet for radioactive waste. Like, you know don't invite professors from universities who represent more the business industry than the wellness of the human condition, right? Like a culture repair will understand the big picture of the human condition and they'll point out this hypocrisy in topics. If somebody loses business when they should already know, and they probably do, that they shouldn't sell those products, let's say to people that are not 25 years old yet, then shame on them. Make sure they understand. Shame on them. Ask a question. Say, well, do you believe the science? And then you'll start hearing business world normalizing. Well, we've been doing it like this so far. And again, that's evading the question, right? And that's your big guests, right? The ones that evade the questions and they won't even hang up on you if you ask the right ones. So Matt Galloway, just I know you're great and people think you're great, and I know you're probably not at a stage of your life where you're capable of doing like a big introspection, except, an unexamined life is not worth living, and that applies to everybody, even people with 99% of the followers loving everything about you and 1% maybe saying, hey, I like you and what you do and some of the topics, but have you thought maybe of going the next step so that, our devolution doesn't accelerate but maybe slow down a bit?